I always hated the Terminator. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Malik, back on your screen with another tip for the tube. If you've had your YouTube channel terminated, I'm going to show you all you need to know to try to get it back in action doing its thing. Let's jump off into YouTube. This channel, videoeditingsoftwareguy.com, got the boot. Yeah, it got terminated back in March of 2014 for violating the YouTube community guidelines. Now, I just knew that I did not violate any of those guidelines, and I was like, my channel will be back in no time. I was wrong, but I'm going to make sure you don't go through the same mistakes that I did. So if your account is terminated, you need to go and Google YouTube account terminations. When you do, it'll bring you to this page. Now, your account could be terminated for community guidelines or for copyright. If your page was terminated for community guidelines like mine was, make sure that you read what the community guidelines are and terms of service before you say that your channel should not have been terminated, because if it should have, they're just going to leave it terminated. Luckily, I didn't do anything wrong on my channel. I don't know if it was somebody out there pouring haterade all over me and flagging videos because they wanted to try to take up my space on YouTube. I don't know if it was just a bot that YouTube had that read something wrong. I don't know. Nevertheless, my channel's back and I'm happy. Now, make sure you read these before you move forward. Now, if your account was terminated for community guidelines like mine was, then you click on this form. And if it was terminated for copyright terminations, then you would click on the DMCA counter notification. Now, I went through a community guideline termination, so that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. So I'm going to click on form. And when you click on that, it takes you to this form. Seems simple enough to fill out. You want to put your email address that you use to sign into your Google account. And then you want to have an email address that they can contact you at. And then you want to type in the reason why you feel you did not violate the community guidelines for YouTube. First mistake that I made was I kept putting my regular email address that I use to sign into my Google account. Well, that's what it tells you to put, so that's what you would think you would put, wouldn't you? So I kept putting it in there, and every time I put it in there, I got a response saying, your account's active, buddy. What are you talking about, okay? You can access this account. You're crazy. You're freaking crazy. And I thought that YouTube was crazy. But then I figured out how to get it done. You need to go to your Google Plus page. Even though your account is terminated for YouTube, your Google Plus account will still be accessible. It may remove all of your icons and all of your banners and everything, but it is still accessible. Okay? So once you go to your Google Plus page, make sure that you go to the page for your YouTube account. All right. And once you do that, you want to come over here to this little thing that says Google Plus page and hover over it and go down to settings. Click on settings. And it takes you to this page with all of this great information that is worthless, except one thing. Down here under third-party tools, it says your page's username is blackity blue, something they make up for you, part of your name and then some numbers and letter, at pages.googleplus.com. This is the email address that they want you to use, even though you probably don't use it to sign into YouTube. I know I didn't. If you do, hey, more power to you. I didn't. But this is what you need to enter into that field. So just copy it. Go back here, paste it in. And then type in your reason and hit submit. Once you do that, if you're lucky enough, you'll get to see this. A lovely email from YouTube. Now, it took about a day and a half, maybe close to 2 days, for YouTube to respond to me. And when they did, they said, "Hi there. After a review of your account, we have confirmed that your YouTube account is not in violation of our terms of service. As such, we have unsuspended your account. This means your account is once again active and operational." There you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Account back from the dead. It has risen. Alright guys, you know the routine. The thumb. The one that's pointed in the upward direction. Click it, like it, live it, love it, hug it. Show the thumb some love. Comments. You know I love comments. Leave me questions, I'll give you answers. Alright? You need help? You're in the right place. Don't forget, subscribe. Click on the little button to the side. Get your sub on. Get your sub on. And if you need some more YouTube love, all you gotta do is watch these videos. Watch these videos. You guys know what to do, so get to clicking.